Cause I'm the most, you don't when it don't most. One thing you should never forget, this is my command, won't stand and watch forever and ever. Suckers taking me, I will be clever, but never, I'm rolling a head crack. So baby, what's due? Yeah, I know you won't see long, but I ain't paying you both the jam. Damn, like I was Frazier and Captain K.O.'s, but the damage I do is major. Military, hardcore, very cold, strike to the air, the claim of lyrical warfare. Leave, something's in the place, don't get on. You're going AWOL, drive a brick for fun, prisoner. A war of these 80s, Marine Corps, rap the speak, don't try to play me, but you know how I laid it. My lyrical napalm, believe in what's right, and I'll bear arms. The speed is military, military. Ground attack, that's what I'm calling MCs around me. They're all falling, I'm a colonel of all kind of rap styles. You're just a private, it's gonna be a while. Strikes and years of powers over my peers. It took drills to kill, the shake of the hand, I shook boot camp. 12 weeks, you made it. Uniform, DOR, and we take it. Section 8, you're out of here, my brother. The graduation pictures, to show your mother incoming. Rappers are bold. Next thing you hear, fire in the hole, they're missing. In action like Jackson. Push the button, and people are asking nuclear. Why do we have it? Play it simple, Gorbachev got it. This beat is military, military, military. Hardcore military.
Club Saturday night. Hold on, come on.
Medals is what I receive from missions and songs like these. MCs are bringing tools that can't hack it. Yeah, okay, I wear a full metal jacket. Apocalypse, now or later. It don't matter, cause I ain't afraid of the enemy. And you could quote what I said. Yo, troops go to infrared.
Jam,
The was put out a jam on a sneak tip. The times turn, and I beat it budget. For my military lodge, the budget for your jam, minimal Sarge, Green Beret, Special Forces Battalion, paid in full. I got a Panther Battalion. Wait a minute, this beat ain't through. You ain't the Smith, you're only a corporal.
Woo, I want to put my finger in it one time this morning.
Military,
Club Saturday night.
military,
The club is here.
hold it. You disobeyed my order, yo. Should I bust them? Yeah, be your order.
Jam, baby.
I got a better idea. Put them in the front line and make them stay there. Fear. Yeah, I can see right through them. And word about a thing, the enemy adore them. Chance. He might escape. Nah, not even Rambo could dodge his fate. This is military.
I'm feeling it, y'all. I'm feeling it.
Hardcore military. Military.
Club Saturday night. BYOB. One time with a jam, y'all. Come on.
500, rise and shine. Fake MCs, your asses are mine. Marine Corps gear, box machine, yeah. Mics and turntables, you know what I mean. 24/7, I'm giving inspection. My rhymes align, I make a perfect selection. Def Jam, what's that? A weak cut? What? In your war locker, I'm writing you up, so just laugh. And joke like this.
Tap it on that dope stuff. Let this boogie in.
Like it should be a masses. My regime, absolutely badass.
Coronavirus won't stop us. Come on. Club Saturday night. Jam, baby.
Hardcore military. Military, 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 military.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
And I'm the one smoking that shit that everybody smelling. So you ain't gotta guess it, that's him. Watch out, and I'm a champion. Overdose flow, overdose slow, comatose, whoa, that's a knockout. Don't make me hop out, pull a Glock out. Watch out for I let Will show you what the shop out. And BC's in the end of all we see. He bleeds, anything existing in 3D. And get wrong, get it on, get them wrong. And I'm very Bible, send them home. Yeah, and Jay the slave to the K.O.K. Real nigga, but when you come back and take your space. And they gon' hate, but they gon' wait till our time's up. Now give me a clock, I can wind up.
The champ is here. 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 The champ is here.
Look, NFL good sign, it's a damn shame. And these damn lanes in my damn lane. Move or get popped like a damn top of some champagne. Maybe ace in a damn spade. Moves or rampage, cause the man crazy. Any damn thing on me, setting my aim. Shoot. And when I show them, I never hit 'em with the flow. You trash niggas, put them with the flow. So, how would recommend me stepping in and breaking them till it's the death for them, no weapon. I step it up, make mental beats, so let them in and I'm waiting them. Yeah, and I'm the best, fuck heckling them. So if you testing, I'm checking them. And I'm setting them regulations. I stepped in here, so holla at your boy, the champ is here. Yeah.
The champ is here. 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 The champ is here.
Woo, Lord, Jam in the Box, your master soul, baby, doing it to you on Club Saturday night. Yeah, that's what it is. Glad to be here with you on a Saturday night. Start just a little bit of running late. But that's okay. We had a little problem coming in, streaming in, but we're here. We're glad to be here and glad that we are here on a beautiful Saturday night. Black Man News will be coming up in the show, but we also are going to take some time to speak with Illinois voters in Illinois because what are we, about 24 days before the election on November the 3rd, and we're not trying to tell you who to vote for, of course not, but we are going to share some information just for Illinois residents, and information that we're going to be talking about is going to be the Illinois what is it called, Dave the Man? Fair tax. Yes, the Illinois fair tax. And we got some information that we want to share with you about that fair tax because it was some misleading information on the commercials that can be confusing, and it's done purposely with that. It's done very, very, very purposely to confuse the voters and to mislead black voters. So I'm gonna say that very, very clearly. To confuse the voters, and that include everybody in the pool, but especially black voters. And to confuse the black voters, they go out and they get black ministers to come and get them to do commercials and to put forth their belief within the commercial to the black voters. And it's giving some truth to what they're saying, but it is not actually what it's doing, and there's a hidden agenda behind it. Well, we're going to put that Illinois fair tax on Jump Street Blast. And so Jump Street Blast is going to be coming up, and we're going to be putting Illinois fair tax on Jump Street Blast. Bottom of the half an hour, we're going to be coming back and they going on Jump Street Blast. Meanwhile, joining me, of course, in the studio is Dave the Man. He's our engineer. Thank you, Dave. He's here. Glad he's here with his Dave wine. Dave, what you say was? Chavez. I'm not saying it. Okay, well, I can't pronounce it. You know how tongue-tied that I can be. So Dave is moving up in the wine world now. That is your second bottle. Your fourth bottle. Okay. All right. Well, I knew you brought one last week, so I only know about one. So this is your fourth bottle. Okay. It's a light wine. Is there any flavor to this wine? What'd you say, Dr. G? Joining me, of course, in the studio is Dr. G. He's our musical arranger. Doc said he don't have anything to do with that, huh? All right, Doc. Also coming into the studio, I don't know her name, but it's one of Dr. G's proteges, companions, always. I'm going to get a name. And what's your name, dear? Annette. All right, Annette. Welcome to Club Saturday Night, and welcome to the studio in Studio B. Glad to be here, and glad you're here with us on Club Saturday. Sit back. We want to try to have ourselves a good time and enjoy ourselves on Club Saturday Night. Bring you nothing but the jam. Black Man News later on in the broadcast, and then of course Illinois Fair Tax on Jump Street Blast. Going to tell you about it so you know what to do when you go into the polls to vote, and even giving you a little knowledge because early voting is right now. Early voting is in Illinois and all over the state, and over 1 million of people have already did early voting. I didn't do mine yet, but I'm going to be doing mine this week. Early voting. Go out. I encourage you, go out and vote early. Take some senior citizens with you. Take your senior neighbor with you that don't drive. Help them. Knock on the door. Volunteer. Help them. Take them. Assist them. Have coffee with them. Go and vote early. This election is just too important. It's too important. You hear so much ridiculous thing going on in the White House with coronavirus happening in the White House. This vote is just too important, and we need to put the government, in my opinion, back on the right track. So let's get out there and let's do what we can do. Vote for who you want to vote for. If Donald Trump is who you want to vote for, then vote for President Trump. If Vice President Joe Biden is who you want to vote for, then vote for Vice President Biden. But remember one thing. Your vote counts in your neck of the woods. It counts in your neighborhood, and that's more important. So you need to focus not so much on the dancing stage of the presidential stage, but you need to focus on what's going to change things in your community, what's going to put in the new mayor in your community, what's going to send the new senator or congressperson back to Washington that's going to vote on your behalf and what you are looking for and what you have brought forth to the table, to let them know either in a group form or a community form that they will go back to Washington and do so. Some of them need to be fired, and especially on the Republican side, some of them need to be fired. So you need to fire those that need to be fired, get rid of them, and put in who you want to put in that's going to go back and stand up for your agenda. Right now, the American people need a stimulus package. They need it. And they're not even talking about it. They don't even talk about this, but over 1 million people a month is coming off of unemployment with no job opportunities out here. Very minimal job opportunities is out here for them. The airline, as reported on Black Man News last week, over 33,000 combined people are going to be laid off the airline. United Airlines laid off 30,000 people last week. I don't want to get into what Black Man News is going to be telling you in one day how many people got laid off, but you're going to find that out later on in Black Man News. So a stimulus package definitely need to be given. It definitely need to be out there for the people. And your vote puts that senator, your vote puts that congressperson, because their time is up, and it puts them back in office to do what they need to do. So you need to get out there and vote for your senator, and vote for your congressperson, vote for your village president, vote for your president, vote for your alderman, vote for your trustee, whatever that vote is in your area. Vote. Look at the judges. Go and get information on these judges. You can Google them to see what judge, circuit court judge, what judge, like Illinois has the Illinois Supreme Court judge. So what are these judges running? And then look them up before you go and take this health selected ballot that they pass out to you or put all over on you while you're going into the polls, you will already have some idea. When you see these 12 or these 15 judges, you can choose which one of the ones that you want instead of guessing and putting some in there or ignoring it. And then the ones that get in that don't serve our community well, don't serve us as individual well, gets in there. That's where your vote counts. Your vote counts. You can change the police chief with the mayor. Your vote counts. And that's where you can stop a lot of stuff going on in your community through your vote. The power is in your vote, and it's in your vote in your local community. It is not within the presidential. I tell you, popularity vote has never elected a president. This is the only year in history where popularity vote is riding on the line with the electoral college vote. And so the electoral college vote seemed to be leaning with the popularity vote. So that could be a big plus factor for us in that time. And this is the only time in history, in American history, that has ever happened since the electoral college vote was created to put in a selected president. So I'm telling you, so it's a good time out there, but remember your vote counts in the local area. In your local area, that makes the change. That stop the police brutality. That makes the change. That stop these interesting voting laws that they want to put in. That makes a change with what Illinois has on the books that we put it on Jump Street Blast. In the bottom of the hour of our show, Illinois Fair Tax, going to tell you all about it so you know what about it, so you know how to vote when you go into the polls. And I hope some of you guys who voted early, didn't get bamboozled with what you saw on these commercials. Because some people I know got bamboozled. So those that didn't vote, you will be able to correct those that if they had known, they wouldn't have voted the way that they voted. Going to talk to you about it at the bottom of the hour. Back in a moment with more of Club Saturday Night, but Club Saturday Night is here. Let's continue to do what we do, how we do when we do on Club Saturday Night. Jam in the Box, Jam Master Soul on Club Saturday Night.
Ever since time was young, ever since there were trees and sun, long before earth was new, I'd been saving my love for you, saving my long before waterfalls and rain, long before winters turned to spring, there was light shining through, and I was saving my love for you, saving my love. Birds learn to fly. You had ran over my life before the mountains and streams. I could feel you loving me, babe. Long before rainbows and marigolds and all that we've been through, you were my dream come true. And I was saving my love for you, saving my love. Long before land and sea, long before life had come to be, even all the angels knew I'd be saved.